Hey everybody. So I picked up the old Pittsburgh quarter-inch swivel head, and I wanted to use it for a while before I give a review on it. And I got the 3/8 in Snap-on. I got the half-inch in Pittsburgh. I did a review on comparing them some a couple of months ago. And I've had this for a little bit, and I've been using it to see what it's like. Backtrack is minimum, very little. The swivel is stiff. Yes, I can adjust it right there, but I'm going to just let it work in for a little bit to see how much I like it. Um, do I wish it was a hair easier? Maybe, but I think that's going to work in. It does have the quick release. My Snap-on does not. And let me tell you what, I regret that with the Snap-on not having that quick release button there. Because when you're underneath the vehicle and your hands get greasy and you try to change out that socket, if you know, you know. You about want to throw the guiding tool across the damn garage. But, yep, with this one having the quick release and the other one having the quick release, I'm sorry, Snap-on, you screwed up by not putting it there. As you see, it's been used. It's not a toolbox tool where it just sits there and looks pretty and clean. I was using it over at the bowling alley, and it's a lot of hard to get spots on them, and it did come in very handy. I was gonna get the icon, but the icon was sold out. I still may get the icon. And I may take this back to the bowling alley, just in case it ends up missing. It's only, a few bucks. But it's actually a really nice tool. The gear selection is, very easy to work, which is always a plus. Quick release is easy to get to, even my big freaking paws. But it feels good in the handle. It's a quarter-inch, so it's small. But, how much torque you're really going to put behind a quarter-inch, well, that's to be determined with me. I like the I-beam style of it. Everything looks pretty level, pretty square off, even. The gap looks fairly good all the way around. So for under 20 bucks, it's worth it all day long. This gets you in the situation, gets you out of a jam that you could be in. And just being able to, have that little offset, then once you get loose, quick drive it, it makes life so much faster. I use them on the turrets at work. And I showed you guys a video on them. There is an awful lot of hard to get places on turret. And when you're doing the old A2 pin setters, period, there's a lot of tight places on them. And this tool will make my life easier. And if my life's easier, it means everything's faster. And that's what you need to remember. I've not been a swivel head person. I've always been a flex head person, but this takes it to a whole new level of flexing, which I love. And it's stiff enough for the people who are not used to a flex head and still use it. The flex heads that don't have the detent ball and the ones that lock, they're just, in my opinion, junk, period. Having a lock and flex head defeats the purpose of having a flex head. But you can get in it and turn the ratchet, turn the head a little bit. It's harder, but you can do it. I used it the other day on the pin wheel ball return. It was actually the ball lift, and we had to replace the lower roller system, real tight hole, and it was really handy to get in there with. But yep, there you go, folks. You know the link for Harbor Freight. I don't need to give it to you. If you like my videos, give me a like and give me a subscribe, leave a comment. Later, folks.